Coach Rhett is the author of the E Principle. He is also one who doubled in financial situations. He's also one who is actually state certified or soon to be state certified. And so, Dr. Rhett, how you doing this evening, sir? It's good to have you on. We can't hear you. Got to come off mute.
Doing well, Dr. Favors. It's a pleasure being here.
Hey, we appreciate this is a milestone. We have been at this for a year, and I'm so excited to highlight and showcase you because sometimes we can do the greatest work, but if we don't position ourselves, posture ourselves to promote ourselves, then no one will understand. So we're going to be featuring you as well as some of the other mentees on our platform, our YouTube platform that we're building out. And so I'd like to ask you a few questions if that's okay with you. The first question being, what would you say your biggest takeaway is from the eMovers Mentorship Membership Program?
The biggest takeaway, I would say first, is beginning to understand what I can do well and compartmentalize it so that I can organize it and figure out and show people what I can actually do. Like you said before, people don't know what you can do until you tell them or show them.
Mm.
And that was one of the paradigms that I had to shift in order to market and kind of put myself out there so that I can find out ways to help people.
That's amazing. So I remember when we first came to it, you had a lot of questions. How do you do this? How do you do that? And I think I said, hey, man, if you want to do that, what we got to do is we got to shift the way we think. That's the mindset, right? And then from the mindset, we began to meet and we met and we had masterminds and we had sessions that I was so pleased and happy with. And out of those sessions came something called the E Principle. And it's quite interesting, ladies and gentlemen, as we showcase and highlight these individuals that the work that they do, and you can see, well, you always say the work works if you work it. And so this is Coach Rhett here in front of the room, not only teaching the presentation, but he's sharing with his book, The E Principle, that he has available. And he's also a speaker now. So he sharpened his speaker. He postured and positioned himself to start a business. And so now he's starting his own coaching business. Is that right?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
And so, if with that being said, if I were to ask you then, what future plans do you have, and how can people get a hold to you in terms? Well, we'll leave your email address and things in the description below. But what are your future plans? What do you want to see happen within the next 90 days?
The next 90 days, I would like to have another book and I would like to put out another course because I'm understanding the different areas of emotional coaching and emotional wellness that is out there. And people really need this stuff. And I would like to venture into other areas of emotional coaching and emotional awareness.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Many people, once again, and here's what's interesting, you all who are watching this, even in the future by replay. If you notice, some of the things are similar, but then each one has a different niche. One is dealing with mindset, one is dealing with stress and travel, another one is dealing with emotions. But they all fall up under leadership. They all fall up under business. Can you all see that? And that is amazing that he said he wants to branch out and really take deeper dives. Because I'm gonna tell you, some of the smartest people, some of the most talented people are in the graves because no one gave them an opportunity. No one just positioned them and showed them some of the things that you're learning. And so we are humbled and definitely excited about your growth, Coach Red, and what's going to be happening. One last question for you. Would you refer the program eMovers Mentorship Membership to someone and why?
I would definitely refer someone to this program because this program just tightened my awareness and it made me understand the importance of having a mentor. And like the other students said, you don't know until you know. So having a mentor of your caliber just it just excelled me into a whole nother area of things that I did not know and things that I did not know I could venture in. So I mean, kudos to you, Dr. Favors.
You're so kind. I appreciate that. And once again, we will be monitoring you. We will be staying in touch, and I look forward to seeing you on the Q and A's, our monthly Q and A's in the near future.